What's up? It's Phoenix Bars, the Paradigm Killer. Once again, family. Once a motherfucking again. And this is the Cosmic War Part 2. And we're going to go a little bit harder this time. We're going to try to get through a little bit more. So I can start getting through my theories. And that's what people gotta understand. I gotta get through the staples before I can even get to my theories. Like I said, this is the Cosmic War Part 2. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out Low Freak. Shout out Big Dread 305. You have been exposed, fam. Can I get a shout out to my muse once again? But let's get this started. Now that I got the formalities out of the way. The Tower of Babel moment. Joseph P. Farrell talks about this over and over again because it's extremely important. That's why I say I know when the controllers of a civilization is about to hit that reset button. Okay? So let's get into this Tower of Babel moment a little bit more. See, the Tower of Babel moment is what basically means one language, one people, one civilization. Not all this broken up, divide and conquer shit. Because in America, they tell you, united we stand, divided we fall, but all they do is divide us. So that should tell you something. That should tell you a little something about your founding fathers, which I'm going to get into later. Okay? I'm trying to keep it moving. A civilization with a unified science and physics. That's what we're talking about. The ancient occult science. Okay? A civilization with a unified science and physics. Okay? The Tower of Babel may be the Great Pyramid, which the top, which reaches to the heavens or reaches to heaven. And if you look into, let me keep that to the next thing. But I think that's powerful. The pyramid. And if you look into the record keeping, the sophistication, as they say, the power, the magic, whatever you want to call it, of Egypt, it makes a little bit more sense. It makes a little sense to me and that's why I don't think Egypt was no fucking oasis, or it was an oasis, but no utopia. I'm not saying that. Well, probably at one time it was, but I'm not saying that. But that's why I kind of tend to pay more reverence than supposed Jerusalem, which is late with y'all fucking asses. They ain't get no power in Judah until like 1,000, 1,000, between 1,000 and 100. Okay? Catch the fuck up. And do the research if you think I'm wrong. Okay? The pyramid has many dimensional analogs of local celestial mechanics. And if you don't know what that means, Google the shit. But that shit is real. Everybody be trying to tell you. Everybody be trying to tell you that this shit is a line to in the other video I told you how that shit is fucking used for navigational purposes. And we ain't just talking about on Earth, most likely, motherfuckers. We talking about motherfuckers who was touching down, seeing that shit from whatever space is, whatever it is. Motherfuckers was touching down, coming to refill at the Great Pyramids. And that's what the text say. Don't shoot the messenger, because the messenger shoot back. Okay? Nothing would be restrained from them which they imagine to do. And this is biblical. This is what they say in a biblical account about the Tower of Babel. I'm going to tell you for damn sure, if you have a unified science and physics, you're going to be able to do whatever the fuck you imagine the motherfucking do. Real shit, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Ninurta, in the myth of Anzu, it's a text. It's a text. The myth of Anzu. Ninurta is called the subduer of the mountain of stones, which the pyramid is. Not only, let me say this, not only can they not reproduce the pyramids, what they don't tell you openly is that there clearly is some shit missing about a lot of these temples. Okay? To where it is an empty piece of machinery. It is the TV with the guts ripped out of it. Okay? And it's still awesome. The pyramid is still awesome. And it is a TV with the guts ripped out of it. Okay? Ninurta defeats Anzu to gain control of the Great Pyramids. See, the Bible, that's why I say the Bible, it is meant to mislead you. Because I just told you in the last video that basically Ninurta possibly is Nimrod. That's what they say. But in actuality, he's the motherfucker who came in and fucked shit up. Okay? Nimrod was not no great mighty nothing. He was me on the other side. That's what he was. He was a highly intelligent warrior priest king who ain't give a motherfuck. And what I'm trying to tell anybody who wants liberation is that it ain't no half stepping. Because the other side, they going hard. They going hard on the other side. So if you're not willing to go hard, if you're not willing to possibly take somebody's motherfucking head off if they try to come up in your castle and fuck with your elders, nigga, if that seems too abrasive to you, then continue to be a slave. Continue to be a slave. There's no freedom here for you. Okay? Ninurta is not the Nimrod who actually built this Tower of Babel. He's the motherfucker who came in later and fucked the shit up. and deconstructed the motherfucking pyramid. Okay? Check. Okay? That's why comparative mythology or comparative religious studies are so important. Because when you study all this shit, you start to see how that shit bleed together, and you start to get a bigger and better picture. But if you want to choose to ignore the shit, somebody got their dick in your ear. Point blank and fucking period. Real quick, man. I wasn't even gonna do this. Where's my shit at? Fuck it. Where's my shit at? I wasn't even gonna do this, but we gonna do this. We gonna do this because I got time. Fuck it. The Tablets of Destiny. The Tablets of Destiny. These are supposed to be the tablets that hold significant power, and basically the person who holds these tablets is the motherfucking master of the fucking universe. Okay? So let's go. Real quick. I'm gonna try to speed through as much as I can of this shit. Just because I got a little time. Fate and destiny. There's a difference between fate and destiny. See, fate, and this is my, on this particular point, this is my feelings on it. Fate is what you can control. If you're a fuck nigga, you gonna get some fuck nigga fate. And unless you go all the way to the other side and become completely oppressive and sell out, you ain't gonna have no power. You ain't gonna have no power. Okay? But if you try to be fair in what they call righteous, your ancestors are gonna sing to you. Your ancestors are gonna start singing to you. That's fate. Destiny is something you pretty much don't got no control of. I just come to the point in my life where I understand that shit, and I might as well go all the way in. I might as well go all the way in. I might as well motherfucking go for the fucking gusto. Okay? Because this is my destiny. That's why I don't want to have time for y'all motherfuckers at the end of the day. You can take the free knowledge, or you can get the fuck out of my way. Okay? That's the difference between fate and destiny, to me. The Tablets of Destiny, well, there are two texts where they speak of the Tablets of Destiny. Well, three. There is Ninurta and the Turtle. There is the Uma Elish. They're mentioned slightly. And it is the myth of Anzu. Okay? And those three texts are basically Sumerian / Akkadian, but mainly Akkadian. And if you understand, we're going to get to that later, what all that Akkadian shit has to do with anything. But there are Akkadian, Sumerian clay tablets with the cylinder seals. Anybody know anything about cylinder seals? It's where you roll an image onto a clay tablet, and it's how you make a clay tablet. It's like I say about these maps that are made from engraved plates. Cylinder seals equals graved plates, niggas. And you don't make an engraved plate. You don't make a cylinder seal for bullshit, for nothing. You just don't. The time and engineering and ingenuity it takes to make that shit, you ain't playing no motherfucking games with. One more point for I end this shit real quick. Enlil in this text is the supreme ruler of the universe. And in the next video, I'm just gonna drop a little something about Enlil. Okay? This is Phoenix Bars, motherfucking the Paradigm Killer. The real Anubis. Peace.